Member Ferguson.
Thank you, Madam Chair, and thank you all for your presentations. I had more of a recommendation and probably a few questions for our city manager. But I like doing macroeconomic kind of analysis and budget analysis. And to me, I see $344,000 going out to pre-development plans and evaluations, not necessarily being used for immediate immediate inclusive economic development. So if awarded these funds, I would hope or, recommend or highly recommend that these funds are used to go intentionally and specifically to people who are on the periphery of the economy, not so you get some kind of trickle down. We spent money here on programs that will hope that they get some kind of augmentation economically. So with that being said, I want to ask city manager, was there a budget or a cap at what you guys were deciding on to have for funding? Like out of the all anticipated Measure U funds is $344K, like a cap for this one round, or is there going to be more? What's like the next plan?
Sure. So it's a good question. Each of these individual
Going forward, I want to change kind of the narrative on what inclusive economic development may seem like. I kind of seem like it's this kind of a linear, monolithic narrative with regards to inclusive economic development, and the theme seems to be okay, we'll get money to invest in our communities, to spur growth in the long term. But I like to think of the short term and long term investment effects. So if we could be intentional with regards to who this money is spent on, with regards to consultation and construction and development, spending those dollars on businesses who, because of structural racism and historic racism, have not been afforded the luxury of having contracts or having these funds directed their way. So if you do get awarded those funds and use those funds to businesses, black businesses, brown businesses who have been affected by the war on drugs and historic systemic racism. So just those recommendations, if awarded those funds and changing the narrative of what inclusive economic development looks like, and not just funding in the youth to where they grow up and they can have that capacity, but immediate capacity and immediate economic